Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Not your normal Monday, though. If you are in the United States of America, it is President's Day, which means we get a day off. That's usually what it means. But no days off here at Team Hold unless it's the weekend, and then we did have days off. So normal ramblings to start the show. Good stuff. Excited to talk about the All-Star weekend. Excited to talk about. We get a lot to talk about today because the streets are fast. The streets are moving fast. Who we got here? Filthy Collins, which again, this is still going down as one of my favorite YouTube names we got here. Rabbit's here. Rabbit, you found me a coffee sponsor? Yeah, let's go, Rabbit. Let's go. Sean's here. Jay Blaze, Top Shot Stream, Chef TiVo, Big G Weston, JC Dynasty, Borland's here, Joker Rock. Who else? Devil Door. I think you just Devlard. You just joined the Discord too. What's up, my man? Drin's here. Drin is here. Stubbs is here. The Mr. All-Star. Okay. Stachunk. Mac Attack. Zach's here. We need some honest opinion on the current state of Top Shot. Flash challenges galore, loot box packs, gambling stakes up, etc., etc. Good morning. Peterman's here. Jump Shoot. Gino's here. Vince Beltran. Sydney Co. We the People. David. Fenny. David Ramos. Homie's here. Gavin Forge. Who else? F and Nico. Willis. DC1. Who else? Joseph, EC Dude, Sanitized Snoopaloop. Lloyd's here. Who else? J.L. Smith, Australia, back in the house. Bounce back on one. Let's go. Mick Gambino's a new member. Let's go. We're going to be doing some VIP giveaways soon. Actually, I'm going to announce at the end of the show. I'm excited to give back to the community. The Top Shot Common Man's here. Artemis is here. Ransom, Biggie, Boodles. That's a fun name. That is a fun name. Doc's here. Big Tickets in here. Foster, what's up? Ramen Noodles, DJ Local, Misak Den. Let's do it. All right. Everybody's here. Smash the like. Let's get those numbers to the moon. All right. A lot of people have the day off. They need to wake up with Zakarian. We're repping a little Terry Rozier here, a little Scary Terry shirt. It's good to be back. All right, so let's get into it, right? So what was what was it? Zach, you had a lot of questions about stuff we need to talk about. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Jericho's here. Ralph's here. Who else? We got? Tyler's here. Let's go. Ryan Kelly. All right, let's go. We where do we want to start with? Let's start with the All-Star game first, right? The most recent thing, because that was really exciting. Steph Curry was just electric. That's man, I love that shit. And a tweet came out, some news came out earlier in the day, and he was like, I'm going to be donating for every three he hit, for every point he hit, scored. And there was something else to some of the Cleveland schools. And I think they was like, he probably would have done that anyways, right? Steph's a great dude. But what was so poetic and beautiful about it was the dude gets booed all weekend and then comes out there and just puts on a show. And it was beautiful. And to the point where like he wins MVP, nobody booed him when he won MVP. It truly was like Rocky IV, right? It was like Rocky IV with the Russian. Everyone's booing Rocky, and then he wins him over by the end. It was just awesome. That was so fun to watch. It was like, as much as I wanted Steph to break Anthony Davis's record, because I'm sorry, guys, Anthony Davis should not hold the record for most points scored in an All-Star game. I think we can all, I know there's not a lot of stuff that we can agree on here in this world, but I think we can collectively come together as a community and say Anthony Davis shouldn't hold that record. Also, where was Anthony Davis last night, huh? Where was he? Is he that hurt that he couldn't make it? Whatever. Anyways, but that was pretty awesome. That Steph thing was that was so fun. It was just so fun to watch. And this isn't a new take, right? Everyone's been talking about this since they switched this format. But man, that fourth quarter is so fun. Jared Allen just like taking his role seriously about covering Joel Embiid and just buying him too. Like it was great. It was awesome. Also, shout out Giannis, who just can't not care. You know what I mean? Like Giannis has to go full speed all the time. Dejounte Murray balled. And I know this is the Dejounte Murray pump and bag segment, but he really did. He looked great out there. And everyone, he was the only one playing defense, so there's that. But Dejounte Murray throws the ball off the backboard and dunks it, passes it to himself for a dunk. He was great. Dejounte was great. John Morant with a couple of highlights. It was just real. Shout out to Luka, who looked hammered. Yeah, Luka gave his best Harden performance, right? Where he was just kind of just walking around, not giving a shit. But it was great. LaMelo looked awesome. LaMelo was playing crunch time for that team too, which I thought was fascinating. It was good. That was such a fun game. The halftime show was awesome. I know people were making fun of, you should make fun. You can make fun of the people who weren't there. And this isn't the players' fault, but whoever whoever was like, hey, what we should do is have everybody like wave like they are there. That was wild. That was a wild ask. Whoever produced and directed that, that's on you. That was a mistake. But it was just cool. It was a really cool night. And it's funny. I used to not really, I loved the All-Star game when I was a kid, right? In the 90s when shit was crazy. I loved it. And then there was like a 10-year run where I didn't watch the All-Star game. I watched the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, and that was it. And I watched everything this weekend. I did. I loved it. I loved the All-Star game. Friday night was awesome too. The way they switched the Rising Star format right into those 4 teams, the skills challenge. Like I had a great time with it. The dunk contest was trash. I mean, the dunk, and like, again, whatever. This is like Monday morning quarterback or whatever. Everyone's already heard these takes. They've tweeted them out. The dunk contest was so bad. It was so bad. It was uncomfortable to watch. I said this yesterday. Tandy had a stream and he invited some of the people who did the NFT All-Star game to kind of go talk about the All-Star game a little bit. Jalen Green was like, he was such a vibe killer. And I'm not even we can get into the Top Shot thing of it in a second, but Jalen Green was the equivalent of someone throwing up at a party, but too early in the night, right? Like that happens. You go to like a college party, or when I did go to parties, people would throw up by the end of the night, right? This was like 9 p.m. and he's already too much and puked. And now everyone around him is like, oh man, it's 9 o'clock. People are throwing up. Like, what are we going to do? Like, are we partying too hard? Are we gonna slow? Like, it was just an absolute vibe killer. It was brutal. And then you could feel it. Like the whole room was like, okay, what do we do now? Like, what are we supposed to do? This is sad. And then Cole Anthony, who, listen, guys, I know we got a bunch. I know like our Discord, the Team Hole community, a lot of Cole Anthony fans. A lot of Cole Anthony. He's a fun interview. Cole Anthony is corny, y'all, and we got to come around on that. Cole Anthony is corny, okay? And like that's okay. That's okay. Like we need corny people out there. I think there's a brand of corny that people are into, but we have to acknowledge it now, okay? We have to acknowledge that he's corny. And I thought like putting the Timbs on was sick, but just like the vibe was corny, guys. And then we saw the Ross tweeted out, or NBA Top Shot did this thing where Ross and Cole Anthony were, and it was corny, but it was fun. It was fun, but it was corny. So like, we got to say it's just corny. I've said corny too much, but it was tough. And then Obi Toppin could have done layups and won that dunk contest, right? Like at that point, it was just lay it in. There was I think it was Kenny who said this last night, or no, I'm sorry. I think it was the No Dunks people. I think it was No Dunks. They said, I was watching their show last night. Shout out No Dunks. They're the best. They said that Juan Toscano Anderson was not planning on being in the final, so he had like 2 dunks ready to go, and then like when he gets to the finals, he's like, "Oh my god." Breakfast Cereal says no one is going to remember this in a few years. We forgot that Giannis lost to Plumlee in the dunk contest. This is a take from a Rockets fan. I agree. No one's going to care, but like people care right now. So I don't think this is going to affect Jalen Green's legacy long term. I do think this dunk contest sucked. I think both things can exist, right? That like Jalen Green's going to be fine, and that was garbage. But yeah, Brian says most elite athletes are corny. They never had to be cool because they're so good at what they do. No, it's true. But it was corny. It was corny as hell. Yeah, it was just tough. It was a tough watch. The 3-point contest was great. For those of you who are in the Discord, you probably already saw my victory lap. But your man, we bet on Karl Anthony Towns at plus 1,400, I believe it was. $50 at plus 1,400. Let's go. So Karl Anthony Towns took it down. We love that bet. I bet on him and I bet on Desmond Bane. And the only reason why I did that, it wasn't like I was like, oh, Karl Anthony Towns is a lock. But Luke Kennard was the favorite in a contest, okay? If Luke Kennard minus 420, smoke him up. Karl Anthony Towns minus 1,400. What the fuck are we doing? We can't have any all-star contests where Luke Kennard's the favorite, okay? So once I saw that, I was like, okay, there's some value. There. So we went with Towns, and I think Bane was like minus 650, but that was fun, right? Even the skills challenge was great. The skills challenge maybe better than everything else. The skill, like Evan Mobley was great. It was a lot of positive stuff, except for the dunk contest. Dunk contest was like a huge bummer. All right, now let's talk about the NFT necklace, which again, like very Cole Anthony, like very corny as hell. Wait, Colin Lynch says minus 650 or plus 650. Plus, did I say? Oh, sorry, did I say minus? Yeah, plus 650. My bad. All right, let's talk about the Top Shot stuff. So, what I want to say, let's before we talk about how bad it was, right? Before we talk about how bad it was, let's just remind ourselves because there's some stuff that we can complain about with Top Shot today. Like I'll have some complaints. So before everyone's like, "Here comes the shill," here comes the shill. Okay, Top Shot didn't tell Jalen Green what dunk to do, and they didn't tell him to miss it. They didn't tell him to do 72 takes, right? So what Top Shot they also didn't tell Dwayne Wade to say Coinbase. So what they could control, I thought they did a fine job, right? They got like what they could control. If like Jalen Green puts that on, maybe he dunks with it. That would have been cool. Whatever. It's also probably hard to dunk with a necklace. Uh, whatever. I think that's fine. I'm not blaming Top Shot for that. I'm blaming like Jalen Green again for puking at the party at 9 p.m. Blaming Dwayne Wade for honestly probably being hammered during that. Can we stop giving Dwayne Wade the mic? By the way, there's like I'm not even anti Dwayne Wade. I like Dwayne Wade. I like one of the best two guards of all time. Love Dwayne Wade. And don't get that twisted. I'm not saying he's better than Kobe. I said one of the best two guards of all time. I like Dwayne Wade. We don't need him judging dunk contests, right? We don't need that. There's other engaging people. Isn't he a part owner now or something? Isn't he involved in management with the Utah Jazz? Get his ass off there. We don't need that. We don't need that. But I'm not blaming Top Shot for that. I'm not blaming Top Shot for that. Well, you know what I will do though? You know what I thought one more dunk on Jalen Green since he couldn't do that himself. I think both Jalen Green and Top Shot overpromised and underdelivered this weekend. Like just, I think if Top Shot didn't say anything, if Top Shot wasn't like, get ready for All-Star Weekend, you are going to see a major presence in Cleveland from the Dapper family. If you don't do that, right? If you don't say those things and then all of a sudden Jalen Green comes out with that NFT necklace, you're like, oh shit. Or every time we see the QR code, everyone's like, let's go, we're early, right? But instead they tell us what's coming or they tell us what could be coming. And then when it comes, we're like, a QR code? Or which like the QR code was dope. I'm not even making fun of the QR code. But like, do you know what I'm saying? If it was if we didn't know that was happening and then that happens, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. I think that was the issue is that we created this idea of what we thought it was going to be. We're like kiosks, in-game activation, like all of those things, right? Bagged Wine said he saw 0 QR codes on TV. I didn't see one last night, but they did them for the rest of them though. They did them for the rest of them. Like I did it like 4 times, I think. Here we go, Kevin Forge. Mike's a Karen with better dunks this morning than anything on Saturday night. Truly though, you guys really didn't see any QR codes. Even if you were on Twitter, people were sharing the QR codes. But yeah, so like if you want to be mad at Top Shot for that, that's cool. You can do that. You can do it but you can't be mad at him for like what Jalen Green did. You can't be mad at him for like what Dwayne Wade did. Like that's out of their control. They can only control so much, right? So I think they were present. They like the numbers show also, I said this yesterday. The numbers showed a lot of people signed up. The numbers showed that. The numbers showed we had more buyers and sellers. We had more buyers and listers. I don't think it's everybody's fucking girlfriend. So before everybody puts that into the chat, because like how many this is the other question I want to ask, because everybody says, oh, looks like everyone's significant other signed up. Like when you guys say that, how many girlfriends y'all got? Also, how many freaking YouTube watching Top Shot lovers have girlfriends anyways? Like that's something else we have to take into consideration. But seriously, like if we say that every single time new people sign up, does that mean people are getting new girlfriends? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can only use that excuse one time, I think. Anyways, but yeah, like overall numbers wise, it looks good. It seemed like people were active on the platform throughout the weekend. I think it was good. It was to Chunks to sign up all of our wives, right? Wow. Everyone has new others now. Okay. If Cole Anthony hit his second round dunk, that moment would have went crazy. Yeah. If Trae Young hit another 3-pointer, he would have won the 3-point contest. Who cares? Anyways, anyways, Top Shot is big in Utah, Mike. Oh man, not as big as Rudy Gobert, huh? How about Rudy Gobert getting played off the court in an All-Star game? It was just, God, I love when the Jazz suck. I love that. Okay, this was the other thing we can talk about. So this is both a positive thing and a negative thing. I'm not going to say there were too many challenges on Top Shot this weekend. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh yeah, jump shoot. Remind me about this. Okay. Um, I thought it was pretty cool. Whoa, look at Yachty just on a plane, dude. Private jet, I'm assuming, right, man? Um, this is I think the amount of challenges were cool. So let me look at what we got going on here. I'm gonna pull up Own the Moment. Shout out Own the Moment, official sponsorship of All Things Team Hold. Okay, there we go. Let's pull this bad boy up. All right, here we go. So this is what we got going on in the Top Shot streets right now. The Top Shot streets are a danger. All right, here we go. So we've got the easy. This is for a base set series 2-pack. Shit ton of packs coming out. Flash Challenge Rising Stars. So this is the Rising Stars game. We've got over 10,000. Wow. Okay. The Rising Stars Series 3 challenge. Okay. So we've got that challenge going on as well. We get the skills competition challenge going on. We've got the All-Star Game hard going on, the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, the MGLE and the NBA All-Star class. So, all right. So these two plus the Rising Stars are things that were going to happen anyways. I don't really hate 4 days is not a flash challenge. Okay, whatever. That's whatever. That now we're picking nits. So I don't care about that. What I will say is that I don't think it was like well thought out. I don't think Top Shot like really thought out what these challenges were going to look like, what was going to be included, or how it was going to be. Like, if you have to send out an announcement being like, "Yo, by the way, before you spend $300, we got 72 other moments coming out this week that's going to drastically affect the bottlenecks and how much this stuff's going to cost," that's a bad job. You need to do a better job communicating this stuff. That was my biggest complaint. Rad Dad says these were new, meant to be easy to get the new people some W's. Can't have them come in and immediately get wrecked. Like, no, I totally agree. I think they were hard to understand. Right? Like what was the announcement that went out the other day? Let me pull that up. Hold on one second. I think it was an announcement. Where is it? Come on. Maybe it was under the challenge announcement. Sorry, bear with me for 1 second here. Okay, I don't think I have it readily. Oh, for awareness, Rim Shaker fandom moments are eligible to be used in the slam dunk. Like, they just had to keep making announcements for stuff about what they needed to do. I just think it's gonna, like, especially if it's meant for, like Rad Dad said, for new easy wins. I like the new easy wins. That's what I mean. Like, I liked that every event had a challenge. So I don't want to poo-poo the challenges in general. I just think it needs to be a little bit easier. I think it needs to be easier to understand. I don't think people need to be confused. Like, I think people were in the marketplace buying Juan Toscano Andersons, and then like 2 days later, they're like, "Oh shit, a Juan Toscano Anderson's coming out this week because of the rim shakers." You know what I mean? I just think there was a lot of confusion around some of them, but whatever. Who cares? That's my like legit. That was like my legit complaint with Top Shot. I just think like new users were Top Shot Tesla. Who were you talking to? Who were you talking to this weekend? Who were the new users that were totally overwhelmed? I want to know. Because if you are a new user and you're totally overwhelmed, just swing by the Discord. We're popping in there. The fandom moments coming out, undercutting Cole Anthony, Rare, and Jalen Green fandom was the only tough to pill. Yeah, and like that's gonna happen regardless, though, right? Like at some point, this is gonna happen. My thing is just like if we know that's gonna happen, then like put the information out there. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be on the community. It shouldn't be on John Boy Beats to tweet out something being like, "Hey guys, don't complete this until Tuesday because more moments are coming out," and then Top Shot react to that tweet by being like, "Hey, by the way, that's coming out." You know what I'm saying? So I think I think I would just I don't want them to have to fix it after the fact. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure they have a challenge team, right? Do they have a challenge team putting some stuff together? So there we go. Has there ever been a challenge without a bottleneck? LOL. I have only been able to complete 3 all year. Breakneck. Listen, man. It's called a challenge, man. It's going to be challenging. You know what I mean? The word's in it. Uh, I panic bought a top in MGLE, then saw fandom. Yeah, exactly. This is the stuff I'm talking about. This is the stuff I'm talking about. That it just shouldn't be on the community to point those things, to point out the rules of the challenge. But anyways, that's it. That's it. I sold the pumped Mobley, but feel bad about it. I did the same thing with Jalen Green. I flipped my Jalen Green fandom after his first round, after he threw up early at the party. I, as an established user, felt like I was drinking from a fire hose too. Got to find a way to simplify their comms. Yeah, I agree with this. Also, love that analogy. That's my favorite go-to analogy. No, I think the comms need to be better. I think if we had one consistent complaint or note of constructive feedback, just better comms. But I stand by that. I liked having challenges. I had fun. Again, it was like we've always talked about this. Like the fantasy basketball and football did this for sports when those were first introduced, where it like gave another reason to care about it. You know what I mean? Like it's a different way to watch the game. Top Shot's doing the same thing right now, where it's given us a different reason to watch it. And that's what's exciting. That's what I like. I mean, I was pumped watching I was so invested in the dunk contest. Because I was like, if Jalen Green has a nasty dunk, I'm not going to list, because that moment's going to go up to like $500 if he wins this thing. But if he loses it, it's going to dive down. And then like, this is the other, like, so then the Jalen Green goes all the way down to like 120, 110 or something like that. And then it shoots back up because people don't know we've got more Jalen Greens coming that are going to be able to use it for the challenge. Now this could go back, this could go back to the earlier complaint, right? Where it was like, maybe a flash challenge shouldn't be 4 days, right? Maybe, right? So if it's a 1 day thing, then it's at least clear, right? Like the rest of the flash challenges. That's fair. I don't hate that. Rad Dad says way different than last. Dude, this is the truth though. It is way different than last year's vibe. It is. It's a little bit more positive, right? Whoa, did you guys see that? Oh, I wish I could do a replay. Did I just miss my mouth with that coffee sip? That was wild. It was just like one big drop that came down. Sexy, kind of. You know what I mean? Fan vote for top 3 plays of the game used as rewards for completing tiered challenges. That's interesting. That's an interesting take there. Biggie Boodles. Hey, Biggie Boodles. Instead of horse, it could be Top Shot. There we go. I don't know if they need to add anything else though. You saying like get rid of the dunk contest? I don't know. Didn't they try horse? Yeah, they tried horse 1 year and it was bad. It was bad. I don't think. What's up? And I just realized it's Manolo Talks. You went back to your old Avi. There you go. A big booties. All right, let's keep going. So let's look at the challenge a little bit more, right? So I just want to look at all of the ones that are completed. So the easy, like we said, is up to almost 16,000. The Rising Stars game is up to 10,000. So I don't know what's up. The 3-point contest that seems to be. The 3-point contest is down to 1,500. So the Karl Anthony Towns was the only thing I was missing, and I almost went back. I almost went back to buy it. I don't. How much is a Devin Booker fandom moment gonna be worth? Or MSFE Metallic Silver Fandom Edition? It's hard to know. Oh, breakfast cereals. There you go, dude. Come on, everybody, smash the like. What are you guys doing? This is your first time. Come on, let's go. Smash the like. Yeah. And Budwin says dunk contest format is fine. We just need big name players in it. Again, can't recommend the no dunks enough, but Trey, I think it was Trey who had this idea of like, if you're a first time all-star, you got to be required to play in one of those events. And I like that. I like that idea. If it's your first all-star, you got to be in the dunk contest, the 3-point contest, or the skills challenge. I love that. Also putting incentives into their contracts. Love that too. Yadi said, I assume Dustin is completing that 3-point. Hey, breaking news on Dustin. I woke up to a text this morning that he flipped his cat and his Alonzo Mourning, I think, for a total of 3,500 real life dollars. So shout out Dustin. Just wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Does that mean we're playing the big ticket drop? Yeah, I think it does. Love to see it. Oh, I love this idea too from Red Dead. Says need an all-star game master challenge with the reward being a melt of Steph threes. I'm with you. I've got two requests for melts of Steph threes. I would take There was a moment, I think in the third quarter or the second quarter, I can't remember, where he hit one like deep in the wing, then deep on the other wing, and then he turned around. No, didn't turn around. Then he hit like a half court shot, not a half court, Jesus, a logo shot, and then he missed the half court after that. Would love that. Would love a melt of those three. Would also take a melt of the 2 threes he took where he let it go and turned around before it was over. So the one where he's like looking at a kid being like, did that go down? I love that. That was maybe my favorite one. But yeah, I love that. I love that. Love that move. But yeah, the rewards have to be Curry and LeBron. The LeBron game winner has to be a reward. It has to. I know like our initial response is going to be like, oh, come on, you're going to limit what collectors can get to it. I get that, but those moments are too sick. They were clearly like Steph and LeBron were clearly the two best things. You could still get that Ja 360 dunk. You could get Rudy's 360 dunk. You could get, I don't know. There's plenty of shit. If Dejounte Murray off the backboard and give it to me. Give it to me. But yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm excited. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did it feel like there was more excitement around the highlights from this game than last year's game? Is that right? Yeah, the Melo had a nice assist too. Melo had a nice assist. It felt like that, but I don't know. Maybe we felt this way last year and we're a prisoner of the moment, right? So I don't know. Would love people's thoughts on that. It felt like there were more. DeMar jump shot should be the reward. Ransom, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. DeMar jumper. Listen, I loved. Actually, I just flipped my DeRozan fan moment. I just got an email notification. DeMar DeRozan for $475. See you later. See you later, DeMar. Yeah, give me the oop to Murray. That was a great one. Guys, Dejounte, you know what? Fuck it. You know what time? Sorry, guys. I'm dropping F-bombs in the morning. This is what time it is. It's time for the Dejounte Murray segment where we call out the haters. Let's see what we got here. Dejounte Murray currently at 175. Who do we need to yell at today? Here we go. Oh, Dab Nation. Dude, dabbing was so 2005, my friend. That's actually wrong. It wasn't 2005. Dab Nation, this is an L. Nick OKC 00. As many L's as the Thunder right here. 179 from J Mitch, unacceptable. Jay Hendricks, 185, unfollow. Pranks 186, dude. Whales be whaling. Verbal Phenom. I'll give you a run for your money, my friend. This is an L right here. B-boy Ethics. F that, dude. 197. Get out of here. 95 Cigar. Pain. Okay. AK Oli. 205. This is where we draw the line. Look at big ticket right there, dude. We're playing the drop again. I don't give a shit. Now, you know the rules. Over 200 is fine. Over 200 is fine. But under 200 is when we call the police. Colin says D Murray debut was 100 like a month ago. And then your boy came through, huh? And then we came through and we, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we rose the floor. So there you go. We the people, yeah, very angsty this morning. I know, right? Didn't get to my big ticket was selling for less. Yeah, again, I'm fine with 200, guys. 200 is fine. Anything below 200, though, and the feds get involved. God, I love Dejounte, though. I'm excited for what's going to happen for the second half. Luka walking up and down should be a reward as well. There we go. Matthew says, at what point are you holding your Murrays until? So here's the plan. I think he is a $300 moment. That's what I think he is. I think he's really good at basketball. I think it's his Top Shot debut. I think he's going to make multiple All-Star teams. And I think it's a $300 moment. So when it creeps up to that, I'll probably list one at a time. Just throw a couple out there. I'd like to get the initial investment back and then hold the bag. You know what I'm saying? The other thing is they're doing these Top Shot debut rewards, right? These flash challenges. So if his Top Shot debut gets in there, then we definitely go flip. Then we go flip City. That's what we would do. Wait, hold on. Check the Clay. Yeah, I saw the Clay Top Shot debut was sub 100 the other day. I know. And I mean, listen, it's a 9K moment, right? It's a 9K moment. So it's okay. So 118. It got pumped up a little bit more. I don't know. Where should this be? Should this be like a $200 moment? I can't really tell. The min count of 9,700 is a little bit tough. You know what we should do? Actually, can we search by Can we search by like how many mints there is of something? Like no, I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I wanted to see like everything that was 10K and below, but that's okay. So Murray is your new PJ. Yeah, probably a little bit better. Probably a little bit better. Better pump your bags on Twitter. I know, David. I need, I've been Venmoing John Jackson every day for the last like 6 weeks to try to get him to do a thread as why Dejounte Murray is the best player of all time. He hasn't been doing it though. He hasn't been doing it. Never given up my Clay Top Shot debut. It's undervalued. Yeah, I completed one and then I sold like 2 or 3 of them in the 300 range when it initially pumped. I think OTM can filter by min count. Okay, maybe that's going to be tomorrow's thing. Ooh, is this breaking news? Dragic to Milwaukee. Did that just happen? That's interesting. Who's their backup one or point guard right now? I guess it's just Drew, and then who do they have coming off the bench? Why am I missing this? That seems like a pretty big one. That seems like a sneaky big move. Who's that other guard? Why am I blanking right now? Who comes in and hit? Because Dante's gone and he wasn't really a point guard. Oh, George Hill. Okay, yeah. This is an upgrade. This is an upgrade for sure. I mean, like before the injury, dude, Dragic was really good. I like that one quite a bit. I like that move quite a bit. That's pretty good for them. Luke Ridenour. That's a pretty good grab for them. So let's talk about the second half a little bit. Shall we? Shall we talk about the second half of the year? So a couple things over the weekend, right? So Chris Paul, even though weird that Chris Paul played last night at all. I know, like, I don't know if he was like, this is my last year, so I want to make sure I play my last All-Star game. I don't know. That was kind of a weird move. He's out 6 to 8 weeks now. And not only is he out 6 to 8 weeks, they said he's out 6 to 8 weeks, and then he will be reevaluated. So I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Trade deadline. Yeah, the buyout. He was bought out. But yeah, so Chris Paul out 6 to 8 weeks. So I think this is like a ripple effect. Like if we want to try to speculate stuff, right? I think there's a couple of things that can happen from this. 6 to 8 weeks is pretty much the rest of the regular season too. That's the other thing, right? So what's 2 months from now is April 21st, right? And that's like playoff time. So it's time to it's time to like reevaluate where the Suns are at. So I don't think, pump campaign's still out 2 more weeks. It looks like Elfrid Payton and Aaron Holiday now get a little bit more of a boost because of that. But this is what I'm thinking, right? So Devin Booker all of a sudden, so this could play out 2 different ways, right? If the Suns continue to roll, right? If the Suns continue to roll in the regular season and maintain their number 1 seed and say like they keep the same winning percentage, I think Devin Booker gets launched into the MVP conversation. I'm not saying he wins it. I'm just going to say, like, I think part of the reason, like, Booker's been playing great this year, but I think this has been like a team effort, right? Everybody's been doing well. And it's like, well, Chris Paul's really important to this team, but so is Booker and so is Ayton, and like no one's getting really any love except for Chris Paul was getting a little bit of love. I think Devin Booker is now going to get some if they continue to win. The other thing that is on the table right now, Draymond Green, I think is still going to be out for another week or 2. Can the Grizzlies make a move? Because like the Warriors have been, I don't know, like a little over 500 since Draymond's been out, I think. Let's actually pull up the standings real quick. Because the Grizzlies making a run at first place, the first seed is interesting because then all of a sudden, let me be clear. I don't think Devin Booker's going to win MVP if they take the 1 seed. I don't think Ja's going to win MVP if they take the 1 seed. I just think it's something like they're going to be in the conversation. Because they're not right now. They're not in the conversation. Also possible that Booker takes more. Yeah, but what's going to happen though, Lind? I agree with this. I agree. His assist numbers will go up. What's going to happen though is if they continue, he's going to be like the definitive best player on the best team in the league. I think he'll get thrown into the conversation. Again, I don't think he's going to win. But let's look at the West right now. So the Suns have a 6.5 game lead. So they're probably fine, right? 6.5 games lead. With like 29. So what they've played 58. I can't do the math. What do they've got? They got 14 games left. No, that's not wrong. That's not right. They play 82 games, right? So with 24 games left with with a 6.5 game lead, the Warriors, I'm not really like, unless Draymond comes back, I don't think he's gonna make a run. I mean, I don't think like, unless Draymond's back right away, I don't think he's gonna make a run. I don't think the Warriors can grab first. But the Grizz 8 games back is interesting to me. They've just maintained consistency. They've continued to play really well. If somehow they like move into the 1 seed, John Morant is going to be all over the conversation for second half stuff, right? Top Shot Test says Suns are a lock for number 1. Okay. But yeah, I think that's going to be something fun to pay attention to, because all it takes is like, if the Suns lose like 2 of their first 3 coming out of the break, I think that might be kind of wild. Artemis says Denver might get Murray and Porter back. Yeah. So I don't think it sounds like Porter's done for the year. There was an announcement that came out like 3 weeks ago. There was like a little room left on the table that maybe he comes back, but it's not looking great. Jamal Murray, though, maybe. Jamal Murray, maybe. And if we go back to where the Nuggets are at, right there, right? 33 and 25. I mean, they're obviously not going to make a run at first, but if we're talking about MVP, I think truly it's going to come down to like whatever team goes on a run in the second half. So like Embiid beating the Bucks right before the All-Star break was like good for the narrative. Like the Sixers continue to win without any of their stars. I think like Embiid, they have a really tough schedule coming up. If we pull up, let me see if I want to grab their upcoming schedule and read that off to you. And let's see. All right. So upcoming games, here we go. If we're going to go for narrative street, right? So we've got Minnesota, whatever. I'm not whatever, but like that's whatever. So you got Minnesota, then you got back-to-back at the Knicks, but then it goes Cleveland, Miami, Chicago, Brooklyn, Orlando, whatever, Denver. Let's look at the full schedule. Sorry, that'll be easier. Oh God, seriously, the NBA is incredible organization that makes tons of money, and their website is just trash, just absolute trash. Like, look at why is this so hard, guys? Why is it so hard? All right, let's go to March. So, all right, so we already said the Magic. Okay, so Nuggets, then the Cavs again, Mavericks, Raptors, Heat, Lakers, Clippers, Suns, Bucks, Pistons. Okay, so like, and that's March. They've got like a lot of tough games coming up, and I think like we'll know if Embiid's gonna win MVP based on that run of games. We'll know who's going to be MVP. I also think it's going to come down to like, if the Bucks go on a run, then Giannis wins it. If they stay where they are, like, I think Jokic wins it. Breakfast says best D book moment to buy outside his Top Shot debut. Compare his non and his cool cat. Well, it's definitely not I don't think it's his cool cat. I don't. That's not for me. I don't think. Like, I mean, unless you're a cool cat holder, I don't think it's worth that much. I mean, it's worth much because it's worth a lot because of the cool cats, not because it's a great moment. So, all right, these are all out of the price range. Let's start here. So his Top Shot debuts at $735. Then you got and then there were 4 3-pointer for $335. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely so the cool cat's $3 more expensive. There's 5,000 of them, but again, that's propped up by the cool cats, right? So if you're just buying because you want safety and what it's worth, then sure, you can go grab the cool cats. But this moment is pretty sick. I know everyone's mad that there's like no utility for the non-Top Shot debut Series 1 moments, but this is like, I'll remember that bubble moment. So I like that one quite a bit. But let's go a little bit cheaper. So he's got a playoff reward that's going for $89. I'm sharing screen, right? Okay. Yeah. The game recognized game. Okay, wow, pretty big drop off of that. Yeah. So I mean, if we're living in this range, I would take the non-Top Shot debut over that. I would take it over that. All right, people just saying booty scoops, total cheeks. What's going on, guys? What are you guys talking about? If the Giddy is needed in a challenge, how much would it be? I mean, I don't know. What's it going for, right? But isn't it in a challenge right now? Is the Giddy in a challenge right now? I can't remember. I don't know, probably 100. Does that sound right? 100? I don't know. Booker, and then there were 4 at 335. Next cheapest rare is 1,300. Yeah, this is a good call too. And then there were 4 if we're spending a little bit more money. It is a great moment. Will the toxic Harden derail the MVP chances? No, I think we're going to get Harden like we did when he first got to Brooklyn. I think he's going to be excited. He's going to be happy. I think they're going to play well. Oh, we're talking about the website being cheeks. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but I think that's what it's going to be. I think Harden's going to be good. I think so. Because if he's not, I mean, this is the last chance. Tommy said he sold his cat throwdown. There you go. Big W. Big W. I think, yeah, I don't know. Whatever happened to the game, that game Top Shot was developing called Hardcore or something like that. Joe, I have no idea. All I know is that's what Twitter's favorite thing to call back is. You know, when they're mad. What about Hardcore was a rug? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Is Mobley's release too slow? Like his shot release? No, I think Mobley's going to be pretty good. What's the price projection on the new All-Star game? So are we assuming the mint count is going to be 2022, right? Is that going to be what it is moving forward? Is that so let's look at the rare All-Star. I'm going to be honest. I keep forgetting that this is a set. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Why is this so hard for me? All right. So I don't know. Sentiment feels a little bit higher. So these are going to be propped up right now, right? Because of the challenge that's going on. It's going to be propped up. Hey, Pocono, good to be here. Yeah, so it's out of 2022. Okay. Everyone's telling me it's 2022. So the two rewards were Dame and Giannis. I don't know. Do we think it's pretty much the same? Right? Because the mint count's going to be pretty much the same. I don't know. I mean, maybe because sentiment is a little bit higher right now than it was last year. Do we think it lives in that? I don't really know. I do think we might be able to get some deals on these on Series 2 All-Star moments once this is out, right? Because I think the All-Star moments were propped up a little bit on two things, on current Flash Challenge and then also with the idea that if you collect the set, you get free sets, right? You get airdrops. So do you think you're going to be able to get are people going to flip? Are people going to flip some of that once the airdrops happen? I got to be honest, I haven't paid too much attention to what has happened to sets after airdrops. I don't know how much that's tied to it. Leon's saying a 200 plus floor. Wills is saying, I think the prices will be higher. I think we'll get much better moments this year. Okay. That turnaround Steph 3 might go for a pretty penny. Yeah. Ills the Don says, how much do you think I can get a rare Najee Harris for on All Day tomorrow? We'll talk about All Day in 2 minutes. We are going to go to All Day in 2 minutes. I promise I have not forgot. Hold on. Everybody's tagging me on the Discord. What are you monsters doing tagging me mid show? Breakfast cereals. Might need some. No. So for the challenges, I do. I'm saying after the All-Star Game 22 is done. Matt says I think they use the Rising Star template for the All-Star Game. Yeah, I do too. Airdrop no longer ensures a rare. So, are they doing? Is this loot box as well? Guys, we're almost there. It's February 21st. We are almost at the end of loot box. All right, let's do this. Let's talk about Dylan's here. Let's talk about Dylan being here. Let's talk about the Juwan Howard stuff. Then we're going to do NFL all day, and we'll look at UFC Strike a little bit as well. Hey, also, show plugs. Watch Her Work podcast is back tonight at 7 o'clock. So 89 Cavs, I think, is going to be on Wednesday. Watch Her Work is going to be on Monday. So Kevin and Kels, they're going to be back. They're going to be back tonight talking at 7 p.m. right here. So definitely go follow the Watch Your Work on Twitter and then tune into this show tonight. They're going to be talking about the W. They're talking about, I'm sure, some free agency stuff that's happened. And then I'm blanking on the name of the league that's happening right now, like athletics or something like that. I'm blanking on the name. But that's going to be happening tonight as well. So tune in at 7 o'clock tonight. And then at 89 Cavs, I think, is going to be Wednesday. Thursday's Top Shot Takes. Friday, Raptor News is going to come on for our happy hour show. We're going to be doing a bunch of fun giveaways, Top Shot related, as well as the Wave. So I almost said Minimizer, the Wave. So that'll be Friday. And then, of course, Morning Marketplace Monday through Friday, because we grind out here. Athletes Unlimited. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. All right, here we go. Juwan is getting a moment on UFC Strike. You know what's been I don't want to say more fascinating than the fight, because the fight itself was wild. And if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to share it on here, but it's all over Twitter to get it. I thought it was weird. I think like people were giving Juwan Howard a little too much credit. That felt open-handed. So I don't know. That was something else. But I thought the dialogue was fascinating, because it seemed like first we were really mad at Juwan, then we were really mad at the guy who started it, and then we're like placing blame on whose fault it was. I and maybe this is me coming from my educational background right now, but like to me, I would have been less upset if this happened in the NBA, which is kind of nuts to say. Um, I think adults doing it while coaching young men who are students who are in this like mentorship role was a real bummer. Was a real bummer. And I don't know what was said by the Wisconsin assistant coach that like really set it off. Like, to me, I was just like disappointed in both of those dudes. And I'm not trying to take the old dad, like, I'm disappointed in you both. Nobody won here. But to me, nobody won. Nobody won, because now what happens is like some of these players are going to get suspended from games. And I don't know, do they get disciplined at school as well because of what those coaches did? Right. They set the example of like, it's okay for you guys to beat the shit out of each other. And then they beat the shit out of each other. And so to me, that like, I was just disappointed in both of them. I don't know. So I don't know. I was bummed. I was bummed by it. I also love Juwan Howard. Juwan Howard was like the first rookie card I ever owned of anything. And I remember getting the Beckett that had Juwan Howard on the cover when he was on the Wizards, or the Bullets at that point, I guess. And everyone's saying like, who was wrong? Guys, who cares? Like, they're both stupid. Like, that was so dumb. I don't know. I don't know what was said. I don't know. You were down 15, pressing the last 30 seconds against backups, and you get mad about a timeout. Right. Like, the whole thing was bad. The whole thing, like, it was bad all around. It was bad all around. So like, I'm sure whatever the Wisconsin coach said was stupid. The game management was stupid. Swinging was stupid. But when outraged. No, I'm bummed. Like, again, I'm bummed as, again, I'm sounding like too old guy on the corner right now, but I'm just like, dude, you're leaders of dude and like people are like, oh, you can't get fired, heat of the moment. In any other field, if you punch colleagues, you're out, right? You lose your job. And it sucks. And you know what? They probably don't get fired because there's too much money involved, and it's going to be like heat of the moment, passion. They care about it stuff. They care about, I don't know, soft generation, bring back masculinity. Now, again, if this was the pros, let it fly, baby. If this was the pros, let it fly. But you know what? Think about Dejounte Murray a little bit. Dejounte Murray was labeled as like a gang member. It hurt his draft stock. He had like a tough upbringing, right? And then it like truly followed him around until like this year or last year, right? And now, like these players are going to get labeled in the same way that like Jermaine, wow, how am I saying it? Jermaine O'Neal. I was saying that like Flight of the Conchords. Jermaine and Britt. I just like, I hate it. I hate it. And now these guys are going to get labeled in a way that's not fair. We also have to stop comparing these jobs. Sure, that's fine too. The actions of those coaches are going to affect the college kids longer than they're going to affect the coaches. That's the take. Yeah, there we go. That dude. We got up early and we stretched this morning. Think about my bags real quick. Dude, go pump. The biggest dad vibes today, Mike missing his sips of coffee and give me the disappointment talk. I'm really, that's where I'm at on it. And truly, that was my take initially. I didn't like workshop this take. I just think like the coaches are going to be fine. They get paid millions of dollars. And these kids are now going to be impacted way more than the coaches. So whatever. That's the take. You guys can be bored with it. I don't care. Fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? There we go. We back. Is that what you guys wanted? Is that what we wanted? You guys are sickos. All right, here we go. Should we talk about, oh, you know what I just did? I'm not gonna be able to see out of my glasses now because I put it up on my greasy ass hair. Let's go. I am totally right. Thank you. You know it was a bad take because Manolo agreed with me. That's how I know it was a bad take. That's how I know it's a bad take, man. When Mike Dad. I was about to say I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm not trying. You went too plunge, Mike. Guys, listen, everybody go buy my Dejounte Murray. Not mine, actually. Mine aren't listed because I'm team hold. Well, again, I sold my DeMar DeRozan while we were doing this. All right, you know what we should be talking about right now? UFC Strike back up off the floor. All right, so let's go over to UFC Strike, and I want to just let's look at the marketplace right now. And like the floor on stuff that I don't think people care about has stayed relatively the same, right? Mike is truly our crypto dad. Can you believe it? I bet how many people, I wouldn't say are disappointed in my take, but were surprised by it. You know what I'm saying? Were you surprised by it? I don't know. I don't know. I got more thoughts on it. But I'm going to save it. All right, here we go. So we get a $7 floor. These were down to like $5. So the floor has crept up a little bit. But I think what's more impressive is that we look at the expensive stuff, right? So the expensives, when we get down here, like this one's up to 16, McKinney's up to 19, but this is the stuff like Tuivasa is 25, Pimby now, which was sitting in the 20s, is now at 37, 39, Nagano's at 52, but then Chimmy all the way up to Kazmat, all the way up to 88, and this was up to like 92. So we're seeing it come up a little bit. When's the next UFC drop? I don't know. I have no idea when the next drop. This is what I wanted to ask. How many people are trying to spend 500? I don't think I am, guys. I don't think I am. Only because I think there's too much happening. There's too much happening right now. And I don't know. I need like a tool. Like, I don't know if Evaluate Market's doing this, but I need a tool. OTM, get on this. I need a tool that's telling me how many people have spent $500. Right? Because I need to know how much it is. We the People says the only thing I hate about UFC is when you play a moment has real YouTube vibes. I'm like Top Shot. Yeah, I go back and forth. I really like aspects of it. I think the commentary is pretty cool. I think they did a good job with that. But I do get some of the vibes. Dylan's asking why not though. I think I'm just stretched or spread. Choose stretched. I'm stretched a little too thin. And so I completed the set, but I think I only spent like $100 doing so. And here's the 500 that could be spent on Dejounte Murray. No, thanks. See, David gets it. I think for me though, I don't know. I'll have to see what the NFL all day market looks like. I just don't know. I don't know how many are being completed. So I need to like compare it to everything else, right? Okay. So 1K has been completed so far. I don't know. I go back and forth. I also am not a diehard UFC enough to like understand the significance, right? And one of my goals is to like really dig into UFC over the next couple of weeks because we are going to be doing UFC content. I want to know what the hell I'm talking about. But I don't know. I'm going back and forth. Dylan said completed the comment set last night. Shout out DJ Local for the advice. Yeah, shout out DJ Local. I will say, I'm happy I completed the set. I am happy I completed the set, and I'm still going to participate in it. I just don't know if I can drop $400 more on it. Especially because it's net spend, right? Like if I was flipping some of my dupes to make those buys, I think I'd be more into it. But you guys tell me, why are you doing it? Is it because you're a big Izzy fan? Is it because you think it's going to be very expensive? Like, tell me what you think. Why are you going for it? Yeah, JJ says, JJ, it's really late where you are, man, and I appreciate you still being here. I just don't want to stack and manage them. I'd buy one $500 moment though. Honestly, that makes more sense to me. Artemis says you're getting Izzy's debut. 22-year-old champ could go down as one of the greatest. So that's his ceiling, one of the greatest. Not being a prisoner of the moment. His ceiling is one of the greatest of all time. It's his Top Shot debut. It's his Strike debut. I think we just go SD. Over under 10 minutes. The NFL all day market is operational, Thomas. Yeah, hold on. We're going to stay on UFC for like 2 more minutes. Then we'll get into NFL for a few minutes because the NFL all day marketplace drops tomorrow. Chimmy will take. Yeah, see, this is where I'm at. Give me Kazmat to the moon. I'll wait for undercutters to come along and bring. Yeah. So do we think? How much do we think it goes for? Tom said I made a good fighter spreadsheet if you want it. Did you share that in the Discord, Tom? Share that in the Discord, which, by the way, I don't think I updated the YouTube thing. So if you haven't shared it in the Discord yet, do that. I'm going to drop a link in the Discord right now. I'm also going to do, while we get close to the end of the show, we'll do a little giveaway. What's the word? What's the word we should use today? What's something I said too much? We'll just go hashtag dad for today's giveaway. So for the giveaway today, y'all, what the hell was that? For the giveaway today, hashtag dad, you need to have liked the stream and subscribed. Like the stream and subscribe. So if you haven't done that, you got to do that. Okay. You got to do that. We'll do that in a few minutes. Il says at least 1,000 for the Izzy. Roy says, yo, wait, what did you say, Roy? Sorry. I got 3 unopened all day packs. I'm willing to rip on stream. Roy, you trying to rip before tomorrow? I'm trying to make Friday like the big pack rip day. Like that's the thing we do every Friday. But I understand if you want to rip before that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm willing to be talked into I'm willing to be talked into it. I'm willing to be talked into spending the 500. I'm just not there yet. But there we go. Let's see what we're giving away today. And, that felt like game show vibes. Let's see what we're giving away today, Bob. All right. You know what I'll do? I just bought one of these. And this is Flash Challenge Central. Let's do Flash Challenge Central. We're going to give away the lower serial of the 2 I have, Elfrid Payton. Elfrid Payton, and you guys might not be excited, but we got a 2-week window where this Top Shot debut, it's his only moment on the site, could go up to, I don't know, 100 or so, 150 if he gets in there. So we'll do it because he's now going to be like one of the only guards the Suns have for a couple weeks. So we'll do Elf Payton. Bought it yesterday. Elfrid Payton is going to be the giveaway, hashtag dad. All right. Let's talk NFL all day for a few minutes while people are doing that. Remember, you need to have liked and subscribed. If you haven't liked and subscribed, it don't count. It don't count if you haven't liked and subscribed. All right. Good giveaway, says Orion. Thank you, Orion. And that's from my own account. We bought that baby today. We're also, I just want to share, let me share this too. Can we, I want to see what the easiest way to do this is. Hold on. Here we go. See the live count. I just want to shout out everybody right now for what you all have done. So look at this bad boy. So we were up to 5,691 subs. Okay. 5,691 subs. Just appreciate the support, y'all. We obviously got that big boost when we hosted the Top Shot stream, and that got us to like 5,400, but we've continued to cook since that's happened. And that was like a couple weeks ago. So I appreciate the love as it keeps coming. But keep subscribing, keep liking, keep subscribing, keep sharing our shit. We appreciate it. All right, let's talk all day until we give that thing away. That was some Dr. Seuss vibes for you this morning. So the marketplace opens tomorrow. I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be a shit show. The thing I would like to give, Donnie gets it. Join the VIP. I said I was going to announce a giveaway thing. I'm going to announce that in the Discord, but we are going to do 2 different giveaways coming up this week. One for current VIPs, and then one for people who have signed up for the VIPs since the announcement. So we'll have 2 different things. And just so you know, if you have signed up for the VIP, if you haven't signed up for the VIP, we have a $1.99 subscription that just makes your name look cool in the chat. It also gives you some emojis and all that stuff, and it just goes to support Team Hold, and we appreciate it. The $4.99, if you do that, that gets you into all of our private Discord stuff, which there's a lot of good alpha and fun in there. But there we go. All right, let's now talk about it. Mike, We the People says, might keep the OBJ Super Bowl moment long-term. Might be the first and last time he's there. And then, so what Top Shot moment am I flipping for the Debo rare? So here we go. I don't know what it's going to look like tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's going to look like. If I want a glass half full, just on like the UI of everything, glass half full, I would like to think that this layout or this run out of all day has been way more intentional and thoughtful than what we saw in UFC Strike. So I would like to think that they're a little bit more ready to go, and that we're able to, like, maybe we have some slow mode stuff. Maybe we do like Top Shot does after a drop, where it's like 1 buy every 15 minutes or something like that. But I'm hopeful that we're good to go. Orion says, I got a list of 34 moments. So that's what I'm curious. Are people, I want to know, like, so if you had to pick what you're more likely to do tomorrow, are you more likely to buy or are you more likely to sell in the all-day marketplace? Without knowing what the price points are going to be, let me know. That's what I'm curious. So just put buy or sell. Are you more this? I feel like we're mad money right now. Like buy, buy, buy. Are you more likely to buy or to sell? And I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing until I hear. Luis says buying QBs, wide receivers, getting ready for fantasy. To the house says buy. Yo, let's go. Breakfast Hero says I'll give away a Cam Thomas if we hit 5,700. Well, let me tell you, since I showed that we were up to 5691, we lost a sub. So listen, Cam Thomas, if we get 10 new subs, all right? Dude, Breakfast Hero, shout out Rocket Silas era, man. My guy's the king. No selling for me. Buy, sell. Buying like a maniac from all the idiots. Selling too cheap. Sell, buy, sell, buy. Sell, buy. Snipe City. Sell. Buy and sell. Both selling rares and buying everything else. See, Tommy G, I like this thought process. Selling AD because it packed mostly scrubs. Okay, that's fair. See, but I would go the other way, DC1. If you said you packed mostly scrubs, I think, like, if you think NFL all day is going to go top shot, then don't you think that means the floor is going to, like, do we think the floor goes down or goes up long term? So that's what I mean. Like, if you think it's going to be at the floor right now, I think I would just hold, unless you need it, right? If you need the liquidity, if you need some dapper, then I totally get it. But part of me is like, I want to hold my shit. So I think what I'm going to be doing, I think this is we're seeing a lot of back and forth there. I might hold my Brady because I actually know who he is. Hey guys, what's a realistic price? See, this is the thing, man. I don't know what is realistic. I don't know what the prices are that make sense for this. I'm not sure. Because may pick up a little Jordan Humping. Yeah, LJ Humping, baby. Selling that rare Mahomes. So this is like, nobody's turning into MLB or Alexo from all day. No, I agree with that too. But I just don't know if we're starting at the bottom or if we're starting. I don't think we're starting at the top, but is it going to be a slow downward and then it'll eventually go up? I don't know. Joe says nobody knows what will happen tomorrow. Yeah, I'm with you. I've got a Mahomes rare debut, and that to me is a long-term hold unless the prices are ridiculous. And I don't know. Like, if you told me it's $1,000 for a Mahomes debut, which is a rare out of 899, I'd believe you. If you told me it was 5,000, I'd believe you. If you told me it was 10,000, I'd probably believe you. So I really have I feel like sometimes I'm pretty good at taking a shot at what we think it's going to be, but I really have no idea. Stat Hunting says my rare is a Stafford, and it feels like coming off the Super Bowl win might be near its peak. Yeah, man. I think so. I think it will be. I have a Stafford Super Bowl moment. That's not a rare, and I'm with you. Like, to me, it's you know, and this isn't a hot take. It's you hold your quarterbacks, you hold your fantasy people, you hold your fantasy people. And I think, Mahomes rare top shot or NFL all day debut seems like it's an easy hold. And if it's probably over $3,000, even $2,000, honestly, I might be listing it. But anything under that, I'm probably holding it. Breakfast Series said, would you rather have a rare Tyreek Hill or a common Brady? Common Brady. If you're holding it, if you're planning on holding it. I mean, I guess if you're trying to sell something right now, the rare Hill maybe, but yeah, common Brady I'm holding. My N'Keal Harry rare is probably worth the trip to Chick-fil-A. God, as a Patriots fan, I feel sorry for you. You own Mr. Stonehands already. Can anyone get into the NFL marketplace tomorrow? I think so. I think anyone can. Or I think anyone that's already been admitted into closed beta. I don't know. Tom says, will Top Shot go up or down? I don't know either. I think it's I actually don't think we see much of a change. I will say, let me just refresh this real quick. This is supposed to be live, so I probably don't need to. I don't know if we're getting to the Cam Thomas. Does that mean everybody watching today is subscribed? 10 more, and we're giving away a Cam Thomas Top Shot debut from our man Serials. What about unopened packed? It's effing tempting. I know, Jericho. I don't know. The marketplace will shut down in 5. Yeah, I'm curious. I actually think I'm a little bit more bullish on the marketplace being able to Bones. What's up, Bones? I said marketplace is open to everyone tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. How many people that we're trying to get in haven't been able to get in yet, though? That's something I'm interested in too. But yeah, listen, if the prices are good, I'm probably moving off some stuff. I'm gonna hold a couple of things. I got Mac Jones rookie, but like even Cooper Cup's Super Bowl moment. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. JC says I have Tyree. Dude, it's hard to know, man. It's hard to know. I think I'm waiting to see what the prices are. Matt Bolt says, Mike, it's been a while since I've been able to check out the show. Just want to say glad you're still smashing it. Also want to thank you for the WPT Theta NFT heads up ages ago. It was good for me. Matt, I can't tell if this is a bid or not. Or should we check out Theta? Should we check out Theta right now? I'm going to be honest. I haven't gone over there in a long time. So let me see if I can find it quickly. Because I'm just curious what it looks like. Let me log in first. Oh God, I'm telling you, these Capachas, I always think I'm gonna get them wrong. I promise. For those of you concerned, we're not gonna watch it right now, but I need to know. I need to know like what's going on over here. Look at this. Look at this WPT marketplace, huh? Okay, floor seems low. Floor's low on Griffin Paul. Ooh, this is going for 750 though. Oh, that's available 3 out of 20. All right, I'm not going to do this right now. I'm not going to do this right now. If you go to why we got to do this? Do we love what we do? All right, guys. I actually use Theta a lot, not a bit. Made some serious money out of the venture. Theta's thriving. There you go, guys. We were in early. We were in early on the WPT straights. We were in early. Shout out Lance. Shout out Lance Bradley, who probably didn't think he was getting a shout out today, but hashtag dad, we're still good. Yeah, let's do a little reminder over here, right? The giveaway, hashtag dad, you need to have liked and subscribed in order to qualify. This is for an Alfred Payton. And then again, if we get 10 more subs today, 9 more subs, we'll give away Cam Thomas Top Shot debut. All right, last thing. I know. Am I doing CAPTCHA? Oh, it's CAPTCHA. I always thought there was an A. I thought it was like Campucha. Holding my comments at least until the next season starts and we see all day flash challenges. There you go. There's some big brain. All right, here we go. Let's any update on La Liga? I haven't heard anything on the La Liga, Dan, but excited for it. Alfred, I bought at 17. No, I bought at 14 maybe, and it's up to like 24, 25, I think. I can't remember. Wait, I thought I was going to check one more thing. Anyways, I think NFL all day is going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. I think that's going to be exciting to I think it's just going to be exciting. I mean, much like UFC, even though UFC was a shit show, I think it's just exciting that we're finally seeing the marketplace. I think like my advice tomorrow, we need a drop before I give away my advice. You know what I'm saying? I need to be safe, need to make sure my ass is protected. I don't want lawyers and judges coming after me, you know? None of this is financial advice. Do what you love what you do. Something like that, right? Man, you could tell that was summertime. I was looking fresh. A little crisp, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, my advice is just like don't overreact too strongly. You know, I think it's okay to sit and watch a little bit. Unless you're like really trying to get liquid, I think it's okay to sit and watch. We saw it with the UFC. Like the Kazmat went down from started at 50, went all the way down to 30, and then up to 90. So you know what I'm saying? People are saying, is it okay to you can only enter one time. Whether or not badges are applied to the moments of before the marketplace goes live tomorrow is kind of a big deal. Yeah, I mean they announced which ones had moments, so you can go look at it. I also our man Topsy Kretz, I'm going to share the link in the chat, but created a tool called momentpeak.com. So check that out. Look at Orion coming in here. Let's go, Orion. Let's go, baby. But I recommend checking that. Check it out. Getty says, Mike, your music is top notch. Whoever does this, hold them tight. Yeah, Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll is going to be famous someday for what he's creating, and I'm excited to be like, hey, remember when? I'm also excited for us to make some money so we can pay him. He's just doing this out of the goodness of his heart. So shout out Rock and Roll. But yeah, he's the king, and we need to make it. We need to get that man his money. There you go. Rounder shout out right there. We also have a Top Shot Tony video coming, I think, this week, which is going to be very exciting. I was already a member, but had to update my payment. There you go. We'll take it. All right. Yeah, there he is. There's Rock and Roll right there. Let's go. He is the GOAT. He is. We love rock and roll, man. Just the goodness out of his heart. Report Premier League set NFT deal worth as much as Candy Digital Dapper Labs. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. That's exciting. That's exciting. All right. Do we give this bad boy away? Oh no, I was just saying about NFL all day. It's okay to just relax and watch it happen. So there's going to be a lot of movement tomorrow. So I think you don't need to be the first one to list something. Although if you try to get liquid, I don't know, go wild. All right, here we go. Just a reminder, tonight, Watch Your Work is back, 7 p.m. right on this channel. So check it out. Morning Marketplace, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern. We're here every day. Wednesday night, 89 Cavs is back. Thursday night, Top Shot Takes is back. And then Friday, we got our happy hour show at 3 o'clock. Raptor News is going to come on. Hopefully, we've got some drops to stream, all the fun stuff. Make sure I'm going to drop a link to the Discord one more time. Make sure you join the Discord. It's bumping in there. Don't scam us. Sign up for VIP. Send me money. All that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. All right, here we go. Elfrid Payton. Wait, let's last check to see if we hit let's see. Did we get up? Are we going to get some? Ooh, 7 away. 7 away. All right. We have until we end the stream. Here we go. This is for Elfrid Payton. Let's do it. If you win this, make sure you DM me either on Twitter or Discord. All right. At Mike Zakarian. Either way, just to let me know. Ooh, JJL Smith. This is what happens. When you live in Australia and you stay up late, you win moms. JJL, excuse me. Make sure you send me a little linky link. Send me your Top Shot name so I can hook you up. Don't put it in this chat. I'm not going to save it. Definitely DM me. All right. Last call for subs. Let's see. Last call. Did we get there? Are we going to do it? There's no way everybody here subscribe. Did everybody subscribe? You guys are all subscribed. There you go, JJL. Let's go. Yeah, just shoot me a DM, my man. Yeah, more like JJW. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out today. Always appreciate y'all being here in the morning and supporting Team Hold. If anything weird happens today, I'm home. So who knows? Maybe we'll be live again this afternoon. Maybe we'll get some surprise stuff if some weird stuff happens. But if not, see you tonight at 7 o'clock to tune in for Kevin and Kels. Yeah, shout out Breakfast Cereals too. He's always very generous. Wait, Cam sent, you can give it away. Getting back that one dude who unsubbed was good enough. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. You know what? Let's do it. The guy's the GOAT. We didn't even need to hit 6K, but Breakfast Cereals is the man. He is the man. Let's do it one more time. Here we go. Cam Thomas, Top Shot debut. Let's go. Here we go. 10 people left, too. They're going to miss it. We the people with the Cam Thomas dub. I think We the People is a big Cam Thomas guy, too, I think, right? That was nice. Breakfast Cereal. Rocket Sauce there. You are a GOAT, my friend. Thank you for your generosity. Congrats to We the People for the W. Congrats to JJL Smith. Just a reminder, DM me your stuff. Tom says I DM'd you the spreadsheet. Hell yeah. We'll take a look at that. Maybe we'll look at it live tomorrow during the show, huh? How about we do that? I appreciate it. Who yelled rigged? The Chunkster says rigged. This is the perfect way to end the morning marketplace. You're absolutely right. You know what we're going to do? We're going to play. Do you guys, I'll let you choose. Do you want the full Team Hold theme song or do you want the credits to roll? Which one do you guys want? Let me know. First to 5. We'll do first to 5. So Team Hold credits or the Team Hold theme song? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Who knew we were going to get a Spice Girl full team? No. We could both. No, we can't do both. I'm going to count. All right. Theme. All right. We're doing theme. Let's do it. Shout out Rock and Roll. The GOAT. We're out. We'll see you tonight, 7 o'clock. We out.
Well, the top shot streets are dangerous.